turn this up slightly. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Unexpected obstruction? Guys, I don't think this is good juju. I think this is bad juju. Jack sure is taking a while. Ari and Grim aren't back yet either. They're probably just fighting over the food in the basket. Yeah. Grim was pretty determined to eat it. But now he's a jack-o'-lantern, so his opinion is now currently invalid. There's no stopping Grim once it gets like that. We'll just have to trust Ari to rein him in. Good luck. Because apparently I, as the main character, do not carry a squirt bottle with me for a little spray bad Grim. Still, they're taking way too long. You're right about that. I think I'll go check up on them. Are we seeing victim number 2? Or is he victim number 3? I'll join you. There's something I was hoping to ask Jack anyway. What's that? No, I do prefer it up here. There we go. His thoughts on the meal. I wouldn't be able to ask Sally around. Oh, with Sally around? Ah, of course. You're quite discreet, Jamil. Yeah, asking about the meal after Sally's not around. Let's be off then, shall we? Everyone else, back to Halloween prep. You're fine, Sage. Of course! It's time for our last big push. Let's all split up and finish what's left to do. Oh. Jack's house is up ahead. These are some steep stairs. Falling down them would be no joke. Oh! Jamal, what happened? Oh! No! Not the spider! Giant spider next to the front door! Oh, that's the doorbell! Don't you have those in Twisted Wonderland? You use them to alert the people in a house that they have visitors. We have doorbells. This is just a very, distinct one. Oh, it's not a real spider. That scared the daylights out of me. Yes, it's not like my tie. It was nice knowing you, Jamil. Why does his face only look smarmy? You mean the spider you've been wearing isn't fake, it's real? He's not answering. Jack, you home? 2 seconds before mental breakdown. Ready? Boom. I just knew it. I just knew it. He's not answering. Actually, I don't even hear anyone inside. Uh-oh. Strange. Is the door locked? Looks like it isn't. Let's take a look inside. Oh, no. Mayor's gonna lose it. So, this is Jack's home, huh? But I don't see anyone here. Not Jack, not Ari, and not Grim. Did we somehow miss each other? Zero! Oh. you're here alone. What are you doing hiding under the desk? Oh, poor Zero. He's traumatized. Someone send help. That's so mean. Looks like he's trying to tell us something, but I haven't the slightest idea what that could be. I speak a bit of canine. Let's see. Scully kidnapped Jack, Arian, Grim? Jamil, since when did you speak canine? That's actually kind of impressive. We're doomed. What? Why would he do that? Halloween's tomorrow, and Jack's not here? Please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself. 07 to the mayor, like really, this guy has been through it all, like, every time. Mayor, please, calm down. Oh, it's over. I've had a bad feeling ever since you boys showed up. I knew welcoming rapscallions into our town would only lead to trouble. I could sense the mischief rolling off you in waves. Well, now we have World War III going on. You've thought that about us this whole time? Regardless, panicking now won't solve anything. I don't know why Scully would do this, but our top priority should be tracking them down. Let's go back and fill in the others. Then again, they're split up all over town now. And our smartphones don't work here. Oh, I can help there. I've got just the thing for spreading news all over town. Honestly, you should put Sevik in charge of that. I think it would work pretty well, actually. Oh, whoops. Hang on. It doesn't continue just after that? So that was... Where's the bookmark sitting? Where is the bookmark? On. No, we'll keep that like that. Zippy. Oh, did I finish Camp Vargas? I have not officially finished Camp Vargas, and I have not read it. I am on the last book story-wise, since book 6 is apparently just like a lot of battles. And it will be, it should be done to go into the archive as well. Yeah, but we still haven't finished this one. There's a lot of events I haven't gone through yet. I have until today after tomorrow. Yeah, I know, it's almost done. I just need to go through a couple more battles for a couple more Vargas tokens. And so, in summary, we've got to find Jack. There's only one day left till next Halloween. Hey, look! They're also on a time crunch like us. Meow. 3 hours? I need all of you to form search parties with anyone nearby and find Jack Skellington and his friends, please. A shout out to the mayor, who's always like super stressed. The guy needs a vacation. What are we doing? Hello? Oh. And that's the guest. The mayor's driving around and learning the townsfolk now. This is turning into a real mess. It certainly is. No wonder you came running back looking so panicked. I never would have guessed Scully to be capable of taking such drastic measures. Yeah, Yes, I took him for a gentleman who prized propriety above all else. I wasn't expecting an act of violence from him. What you say, Riddle? He lost his mind. In his right mind, he would not do such a thing, no. But he kept getting, combative with his ideals. My Fort Fast Jack can finally show up in my guest room, but I unfortunately don't have his third spell unlocked. Aw, cute. Someday. Yeah, for the heal. Healing cards are super good. We love them here. Good luck. Oh, thank you. And hello. Good afternoon, evening, or good morning. I hope your day goes well. And thank you for stopping by or staying. Whatever it may be for you. Ari and Grim have terrible luck getting dragged into it. Azul, we're always dragged into it. I doubt Scully would treat them too horribly, but the sooner we find them, the better. Agreed. Let's search for Scully and rescue the 3 captives. Jack Skellington was the one who made the promise to send us back to Twisted Wonderland. There's no guarantee that promise would be fulfilled in his absence. True. With the signee gone, we can hardly expect our contract's terms to be honored. Exactly. Time is of the essence here. If this year's Halloween is a bust, that's extremely bad for us. And if we don't find Jack until after Halloween is already over, what then? I wouldn't put it past him to tell us to stick around and make next year's Halloween a success. He would! Would he? Oh, you know what? He probably would. No, they're right. Fair enough. While I do enjoy Halloween, spending an entire year prepping non-stop for one holiday would bore me to tears. Ah, Jade. But I must tell you, you see, my mother plans all year for Christmas. So, I've been there. I have been there. Hi, Neo, making emotes for the VA Riddle Rose Hearts? What? Lady, are you... What? Congratulations! Round of applause! Hey, let's go. Up big. Also, I so look forward to seeing what your emotes look like when they are ready. It's a surprise. Shh, no one say anything. It's okay, we will take it to our grave. We will take it to our grave, chat! Right? Right, chat? You take it to your grave. I'm glad we all agreed. I need to forget what I read. Forget what? What are you forgetting? Tomorrow's a new Twist episode. Yes, it is. Right before the holiday for a lot of North American people. Yup. And we will be watching it once again in our Discord. We watch it early, and then I do believe Rami watches it in her Discord later. I think. By the way, very awesome person. If you haven't given him a follow or checked him out yet. There's an even bigger issue. If we spent a year out of school, we'd be absolutely held back. Yeah, that could be a problem. I think you're both missing the real key issue. I could never endure a whole year eating the awful slop they call food. Yeah. That's kind of rough. None of you are actually worried about what actually matters here. Good grief. It's just us in this area. So this is the group I'm stuck searching for Scully with. Great. Just great. At least Jamel seems to care. Maybe. He might. Oh, you know what you're doing at lunch? Yeah! Oh yeah, does anybody else have Thursday off in chat, or is everybody, like, busy? I might be here, I may not be. I do not know. Sabine? Did you hear the loudspeaker just now? Yes, sir. This is turning into a real mess. Scully, that utter nincompoop! I said it because I had to say it, but nincompoop? You're so cute! Sepik is absolutely adorable. I'm off, but I'm always off Thursday. Oh, that's cool, though. I have Thursday and Friday off. Yeah, a lot of my relatives apparently do have off Thursday, but Friday, clock right back in. That's gonna be rough. You know, 07. And salute to those of you who work on Fridays, especially if you are in customer service. Because a lot of the elder group still perform Black Friday as if it is the only day to go into stores and buy things. Even though most stores already have their things on sale before that day. How could someone who goes on and on about revering Jack Skellington do something so contrary to that idea? He'll single-handedly ruin all of our hard work. Yeah, not to mention Ari and Grim are missing. We'd better find them fast. Let's find a Scully and make him realize exactly whose bedside he's gotten himself on. I believe it's just the four of us here. We'll have to look for Scully ourselves. Alright, so everybody's like in their own group also coming to the same conclusion to look for him? Or between you, me, and Sebek, I'm only counting 3 of us. We'll also be taking the lump, cowering behind cover over there. Is it Edia? Of course. Come on out, human. Don't bother trying to hide. Human? Sebek? I think you really need to rethink that human category. Just a little bit. Rip Edia! Poor Edia. He only got dragged into this because of being in the vicinity. I mean, if we're going on a technicality standpoint, isn't Edia also technically a demigod of some sort? I am not too sure if they like got into it for Twisted Wonderland. Right? I'm not too sure. Because the Shroud family is interesting in their own way. But, right? Are they in the human category? I don't know. How'd you know I was there? I was breathing as quiet as I could. Did you think someone as suspicious as yourself would escape my notice? If this Halloween isn't a success, we will have no way of returning Malleus to Twisted Wonderland!
So, what about the rest of us? Epic. What about the rest of us?
I won't allow anyone to escape. We shall venture out to search for Scully with our full force brought to bear.
Yeah!
I've got no issue with venturing, or whatever, but working with you guys is,
Well,
R.I.P. Edia indeed. Come along, Edia. Whoa, let go of me, no! I don't want to get dragged along with Team Spartan. I mean, come on! This is Jack we're talking about. He'll probably give Scully the slip and come back on his own. So, someone ought to stay with Zero and wait in case he shows up, right? That could be me. This is no time for spouting nonsense. Hold on a moment. Zero's had plenty of exposure to Grim's scent. Oh!
Sepic's on you something.
We could use that. I heard Zero over the mic while the mayor was talking. They should be together. Humans, before we go searching for Jack, let's pay Zero a quick visit.
He's got a point, you know. Not a bad idea at all.
Yeah, kind of. I really don't know. Is EDF just like fully human? Edia, human? Twisted? Wonderland? Question mark? Okay. Yeah. Alright. So they are considered human, the Shroud family. Alright. That answered that question.
I had to know, you know?
I'd really rather not. I see. This is certainly unexpected. Stupid Badger. Why do you have to go pull such a boneheaded stunt? Guess I'll have to find him and get this mess sorted myself. Where are you going, King Scholar? Do you intend to handle this matter alone? Figured that much was obvious. I'm under no obligation to team up with you just because you happened to be nearby. The child of man's whereabouts are also unknown. We could not risk the worst coming to pass. In the interest of as swift a resolution as possible, I prefer to avoid wasting any time. Why is this sentence so hard to read? I don't know why. It just feels like it was. By the way, chat, I won't do like too hard into voices. I salute those who do. I try to get their afflictions as much as I can, but ever since I had migraines for the past, 4 or 5 months, my tongue has been numb. So if I sound different than what I sounded like in the past, that's why I can't feel it. Fun fact. Yappers. I try. You do your best, that's all that matters. Thank you. Thank you, kind. I personally think I do sound different after like trying to go and edit my videos, but I don't know. I try. Yeah, the only way I'd be wasting time is by sticking with you.
Honestly,
They would probably do the best without each other. I don't know. Because to be fair, if someone, made them both angry at the same time and got between them, that person's cooked. Like they are flame broiled cooked. Like charcoal cooked. Or does the great and powerful Malleus Draconia have trouble functioning if he's not constantly surrounded by retainers? Goodness, I'm ever so sorry. You must have been scared being left all alone and helpless, you poor thing.
I hope you find a way to stop the migraines. Yeah, we'll find out eventually.
My doctor person thinks it's something with a nerve, especially because the tongue is numb. It might be a facial nerve, which is something that's very hard to fix. Yeah.
But thank you.
Can you not see that I was trying to spare you the embarrassment of being outplayed by Grace?
Here they go again.
You'd think I'd lose to that little badger. Just worry about yourself.
What do you mean you can't exactly replicate the characters' voices? I know, right? How dare I? How dare I not be the perfect mimic?
How could I, right? If you insist, you shall rue your refusal of my goodwill soon enough.
Uh-oh. Not the double hump. Stop!
Did they just come back together? Oh no, there's... Boys, stop it. What's this? Here I thought you had no desire for us to work together. I was already heading this way. Not my fault you decided to tag along. Chad, I'm losing it. Help! No! They have no right. They end up walking in the same direction. That is so bad. I sensed someone's presence in the mansion further up. It was you who followed me. You're not the only one who could pick up on presences. I'll check it out. You go search somewhere else. No, I'll go. Why do you always act like a spoiled brat?
Pot calling the cauldron black? What are we doing here?
Spoiled brat? Just who do you think you're talking to? Oh, if Sevik was here. Oh, if Sevik was here. Trey, just leave him alone. Trey, just, turn around, buddy. Just walk the other way. Am I supposed to go? Trey was here the whole time! Oh, that's so sad. No, they forgot about him. They were too busy arguing this whole time.
It's okay, Trey. I can be your buddy. Like we can like hold hands and watch each other's back and stuff.
It's okay. Just leave those two. Just leave them alone, honestly. Am I supposed to go with them? the two guys who can't get along as well as cats and dogs. I'd rather not. I'd really rather not. Hello? Is there anyone else around? Trey! Poor Trey! Stop! No! This can't happen. Nope. Oh boy. Oh. I feel that. I've been there. I've been there. I've been the third wheel. Yeah. I'll just quietly slip out while they're bickering and find another group instead. Trey ends up trying to slip away from these two, runs into Idiot, also trying to slip away from his group. They're like, shh, no one will find us. Just hide over here. Uh-oh. Trey, run! This is getting us nowhere. Clover, weigh in. What do you think? Oh no, oh no! Chat, help! Someone rescue Trey. I think he needs more help than us and Grim and Jack. Personally, yeah, I think so. Who, me? Sure, why not? Let's ask him which of us is right, me or you. Just say riddle. Just say, I'm loyal to my house warden. Just say you're loyal to Riddle. Who's right? I'm not sure either of you are. If you're both going the same direction. Anyway, I don't see why you even need to argue about it. You know, and here I thought some of the groups who ended up with Sevik when he did not end up with Malleus were bad off. Or, you know, trying to be nice while cooking food also had it rough. But I take that back, all of it, every single piece. It is clearly the, it's clearly Trey. He needs help. Someone please help him. Just where could Scully be? Do you guys have any ideas? I can't say I do, I'm afraid. I don't even know what Scully's goal is. Not to mention, we hardly know anything about Halloween Town. Yeah, that's true. A manhunt in a strange land. This does sound like an uphill battle. Yeah, and Halloween's just hours away. If we run around with no leads, we'll miss the deadline in no time. At times like these, we need to formulate a plan and proceed with caution, or... Oi? Jamil? Oi? Is someone there? It's a rat! Ew! Sage, get the rat! I don't want to be here anymore. Jamil, run! Maybe if we climb the walls and, like, hide on the roof, the rat won't be around here. Please get it out! Get it out! Ew, 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 ew. Rats are so gross. Ew, ew. They got the little rat tail and everything. It's all bald and gross. Ew, 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 ew. I saw a rat once in my life. Ew. Their toes and everything. Ugh. Gross. That's a common enough sight in Halloween Town. Give me the spider. Give me, you know, I will take a spider any day over a rat. Ugh. The rat I saw was like wet from rain and everything, and it was like by one of those sewage drains, not a sewage drain, but like storm drains, and it was coming out of it. I was like, eh, it's disgusting. Keep it away. I don't want it. Yuck. Not a
rats that just look disgusting. Ew. Ew, ew, ew. Though, to be fair, I'm also a germaphobe, and rats just carry a lot of diseases. Disgusting! Yuck. And this is why I have Sage. She likes murder. Okay. I keep my precious baby princess around. She kills anything in my vicinity. She's perfect. You're so cute! You're so cute. I don't have rat problems. For a very good reason. Yeah.
Whatever's the matter, Jamil? You've gone wretched, and you're standing on the tips of your toes. I am saying it, Jamil. It's just better on top of the roof.
Nothing. Just,
Oh, did you think it was a bug?
I will... Listen, Jamil, I'll make you a deal. You take care of the rat, I'll take care of the bugs. Okay? Alright. I think we have a pact. I think it works. Yucky. It's in my brain now. I can't get it out. The icky drained rat. Ew.
Look, what do you expect? Halloween Town's crawling with these things. Where do they even come from? You can't look anywhere without seeing a line of them creeping and crawling. Right? In broad daylight, too.
Oh no.
Do they style themselves as some full-fledged Halloween Town residents? I can't stand that brazen attitude of theirs. Why is it sounding like my rant? Wait, stop it.
Stop it.
That's exactly how I was talking about the rat. What is Jamil angry about? It's hard to say, but he must have been holding this in ever since we came to Halloween Town. Honestly, my heart skips a beat every time I hear a noise. There's no telling when they might come skittering out of the woodwork.
Jamil, I hope you don't have to meet Oogie Boogie.
I hope you don't have to meet him. Because that's an instant KO.
Oh, 7.
Wait.
Yeah. Shocklock and
Beryl?
Beryl.
Would have a field trip with figuring out somebody's phobia. For sure. I didn't think you'd freak out that bad. Locke? You've got a lot of nerve showing your face around us. Actually,
Wait, that's right, because he was in on it with Scully. Did I finish the Vargas camp event? No, but I'm almost done. Is it book 6 just like a bunch of battles, or is there a story in there?
Because I got some super grinding to do. I know I do. Battles, okay.
But don't you have to finish that to keep the cards? I don't remember.
According to Zero, you and your prankster friends are in cahoots with Scully. Yeah, we sure are. After all, what could be funnier than kidnapping Jack right before Halloween?
What could be funnier, huh, chat? How about something actually funny, Locke?
Kind of a crazy ideology there.
Scully said to play with you guys until Halloween hits, so here I am. What you want to play?
Now I get it. He ordered you to stall us. It is rather funny, though I'd be more amused if our own futures weren't at stake.
You know what? You know what?
Let Jade play with Locke. He has Floyd. You know what I mean? And for their both, from their mentality, I think Jade could actually mentally scar Locke. I think they would win. Anybody else in chat think Jade and Floyd would win versus the trio? I think they would. I just think they would escalate it a little further than Shock, Lock, and Barrel. Yeah. You need 600 Vargas tickets to finish the event story to keep the free SSR. Tarn Nation. 600 Vargas, so good, so. 600, huh? Well, I know what I'm doing all night. It's easier to get 600 with the book 6 battles. Yeah. Best not try to do it book 5 at all. Actually, I don't think book 5 has many battles, to be fair. You are the dictionary definition of a moth drawn to the flame, Locke. You'll tell us where Scully is this instant. You think I'll tell you just because you're acting all bossy? What are you, stupid? Stupid? Did you just call me stupid? You have some nerve. Prepare yourself.
Well, I guess I know who's keeping Locke occupadoed.
He's battling him. No, Riddle. He's a dead child. Well, technically, I think he already is a dead child, but like, I'm lost for words. All right, cut him. Hey, let me go. If you're mean to me, I'm gonna tell the boss on you. Don't worry, we'll play nice as long as you answer our questions. I'll ask you again, Locke. Do you know where Scully is? Yeah, I know. Really? He's in town hall. Everyone's just sitting around being pals. There, I answered your question. Now let me go. But is it true? Guys? What? Why are you guys smirking like that? Did you actually think we'd believe you? We know you kids are shameless liars. No offense, but we'll need some verification. What kind of verification? Their smirks. That is horrifying.
You're actually using Jade?
Jade? Certainly. Don't be afraid. I want to help you. Is this the face of who wants to help somebody?
Jade? I don't think I would feel inclined to believe that.
Don't worry, chat. This is the face of someone who genuinely wants to help you. Don't be afraid. Alright. Shock of the heart it is. Wait a minute. Hold on. He just used his signature spell.
Didn't they say magic wasn't working?
Hello, I like money.
Huh.
See, maybe they just meant the magic wasn't working in the wooded area. Maybe that's what it is. Didn't work after a certain distance. Yeah, that's what I'm figuring. Because we also use the magic to like dye the banners and stuff. And I was confused then too. Yeah, I am supposing it's just in the forest.
before they entered Halloween Town. Must answer my questions truthfully. Do you know where Scully J. Graves is right now? I do. And where is he? He took Jack, that weird cat, and the cat's owner to the hill past the graveyard. So that's where he really is. I knew that kid was lying the first time. Good thing we have Jade here. That just saved us an entire wild goose chase. Shout out to Jade and his signature spell. Whoop whoop. What's even funnier, not really funny, but introspection, is that Scully has no idea what everyone here can do. We don't know the extent of what he can do, but he doesn't know the extent of what we can do. Right? He would not have suspected this to be a possibility off the top of his head, right? Oh, Mally said that after a certain distance. Oh, that's right. That's right, like past the wooded area. You're right. It's just been a bit. A signature spell that makes anyone speak the truth just once. It's quite insidious. Insidious? But it's just once. Why, thank you. Well, at least Jade likes it. Well, let's pay Scully a visit, shall we? Huh? What was I doing again? Locke, you're free to go now. Whoa, really? I'm off the hook? Yeah. We don't have any more questions for you. Besides, we wouldn't get rough with a kid. Actually, you see, Malleus went to this part of the woods. Gosh, you guys are so nice. It's an inspiration. Tell you what, I'll give you something nice to make up for my prank. Oh no. No. Jamil, run. This kid gives bugs. No. I've seen the movie. I know what he does. Well, shoot.
I'm in danger.
Jamil, why did we... What? Oh dear. Locke just threw a large caterpillar. And it landed. Oh, 7. Right on Jamil's forehead. I'm gonna cry. I'm crying for you, Jamil. We've lost him to the war. He's not even trying to bat it away. He's just frozen stiff, the poor soul. If you really feel sorry for him, get the bug off. You're truly deplorable. There, Jamil. I've removed the offending bug. Honestly, though, you have no discipline. All of this over a little caterpillar. I'm shaking. No, Jamil. Thank you, Riddle. Thank you. I owe you my life. I think you're blowing this out of What? This caterpillar. Look at it. Riddle? What are you doing? Riddle? Even Jade's surprised. He's going like, look, even Jade is surprised by your maneuver. If you're keeping one of the twins on their toes and confused by your whatever it is, you're on a different level. Get away from me with that thing. It's the same length as my forefinger, and we all know what that means.
Roll 434.
Does anybody else here know what Rule 434 is?
Don't tell me we're gonna worship the caterpillar. It's like the caterpillar for Alice in Wonderland. I just realized there is a caterpillar in that.
Yep, that's right. I remember. It's been a bit.
Oh no. Oh no. If you see a caterpillar exactly 7 centimeters high, you must recite a poem to its discoverer. You're bringing rules into this?
Huh?
What? What are you talking about? That doesn't make any sense. I would just... Chat, maybe take a moment to realize something here. Locke is equally as dumbfounded as everyone else standing here towards Riddle. Look at his eyes! Look at him! That is the face of judgment! He doesn't even have to show us his full face. The eyes! The eyes! If a caterpillar's long as your forefinger, you break your mama's back. We're in danger. Are you wanting to recite a poem?
Yeah,
Riddle is riddling. I couldn't agree more. I'm at a loss for words. Of all the times to stumble across one of those ridiculous rule scenarios. Locke, I'm going to recite a poem to you. Now listen closely. Does it look like Locke cares? Does he look like he cares? I hope he starts walking away. I hope. I really do. I hope he just looks at Riddle, looks at the caterpillar, and goes, huh. Anyway. No way! That sounds boring. I don't wanna. That's too bad. I need you to listen to my poem. Those are the rules.
Are we gonna recite poetry to somebody without their consent? Riddle! You can't do that. Oh, I see we are on an ad break. So we shall take that.
It's all about a caterpillar. Jeez, why are you so intense? This is a bunch of nonsense. It's weirding me out.
Run, Locke, run! Don't look back!
Wait! Since you showed us the caterpillar exactly 7 centimeters long, we must listen to my poem!
No, I don't wanna! Well, huh. There he goes. There they go.
Riddle, where are you going? We need to head where Scully is. Oh dear, he's chasing Locke back down the road we just came from. This is getting out of hand. I say we leave him. Jade? Are you having fun? Agreed. Let's just ignore Riddle and get moving so we can... We need to protect Locke! What? Think about it. If Riddle flies off the handle and does any harm to that child, all of us could get sued by their guardian. I mean, real. I mean, he's not wrong. In a general sense, in most scenarios, he's not wrong. Have you completely lost the plot, too? We agreed to go to the hill. take care of the rest. All right, see you soon.
Well, and he's gone.
What is wrong with those two?
A lot, Jamil. A lot.
So let me get this straight. The only team that actually has any type of synergy whatsoever is actually the Sebek team. I mean, huh. You truly mean that? Fine. I guess we just have to do what needs to be done ourselves. Understood. Let's work together. And capture Locke!
Oh, I was gonna ask, you're pulling for Cyrene? I kinda want to. She has an extended period for her banner. And she might be good for my Aglaya team, who I do have. I'm uncertain still. I might just, like, sit on all my pulls until a significant amount of time. But she's so pretty, too. She's so pretty!
What? Why? If we capture Locke before Zul and Riddle can manage it. Oh, just imagine their looks of surprise.
We're doomed.
We know where Scully is. We don't even need Locke for anything else. So why are none of you heading to the hill? Remember, if we can't pull off this Halloween, we won't be able to go back to Twisted Wonderland. We were supposed to head to the hill and get Jack Skeleton back ASAP. That was the entire plan. But no, these people. I knew those two don't work well with others, but I still figured we could easily subdue Scully with them on our team. The bizarre strictness and weirdly broad benevolence is seriously something else. That utterly eclipses anything I'm capable of. You truly do prize your plans, don't you, Jamil? I suppose that's why you're
people!
Vice House Warden of Scarabia, the dorm of mindfulness. Of course I do. That's reasonable. As opposed to certain people who show no regard whatsoever for what's currently at stake. True. They're certainly rash. Azul sets high targets, leaps for them, falls flat on his face, then pops back up again like a tilting doll. And Riddle, for all his extolling of strict etiquette and rules, is capable of absurdly drastic measures when he grows agitated.
Yeah. That's very reflective of you. However, do you understand yourself?
Even I often find myself stunned at their behavior and remark to myself, something is very wrong with that individual.
Jade? Jade?
I'm taking a screenshot of this, and we can use it for whenever Jade decides to be a little funky. Remind him what he said. Now you're trashing them relentlessly. I agree with everything you just said, but where are you going with this?
thing is, I find it difficult to disregard their sixth sense as well as my own. Sixth sense? Seems more like just chasing after run-of-the-mill hunches. Have a thought for those of us subjected to the whims of such vague feelings. Subjected, That's a fair complaint. They don't remotely fear making fools of themselves or failing, or incurring grudges from others with their self-centered conduct. Again, where are you going with this? Are you insinuating that in contrast to them, I'm a coward afraid to act for fear of failure? Not in the least. The point I'm making is, those two are almost certainly putting on some truly hilarious sketch comedy. We should go have a laugh at them together. You know what? I'm kind of here for that. Get the popcorn, you know? Sure, why not? That's not funny! I thought it was funny. Look, you're the only one who can get the prankster trio to tell the truth. None of the others have any way to discern fact from fiction. They're probably scrambling around without any decent leads. What happens if Jack's rescue comes too late for Halloween to happen? Don't worry, our group is comprised of exceptional individuals. I'm certain they'll find Scully eventually. Jade? Jade? Can I share you to the other groups real quick? No, dear, we're cooked. Cooked! In fact, don't you feel as though our group is capable of something, considering we pinpointed Scully's location this quickly? And that something is capturing Locke and bragging to Azul and Riddle? That's ludicrous. We can't even get any more intel out of Locke. There's no point whatsoever in... No, wait. What is it? Okay. I'm with you. Let's follow Riddle and Azul. Oh, actually, what if Locke tries to run to Scully? Yeah, that is a potentiality. Wait, you truly mean that? Don't act so shocked when it was your proposal in the first place. I've got an idea. Uh-oh. What a bunch of weirdos! Just listen, it won't take long, he says. Who'd actually buy that? I'm sick and tired of running away. I'll just hide somewhere nearby. I actually did find it first. It's the caterpillar guy. There you call it caterpillar guy. Cut it out. Just hearing that word gives me goosebumps. Locke. Locke, would you be willing to come with us? You already said you were done with me. Why are you chasing me now? We've had a change of plans. You see, I'm a coward at heart. I'm afraid of failure. And I'm also afraid of making a public fool of myself. But I'm very good at making plans one step ahead of others. Aren't you though? Are you though? Oh? Oh? What are we owing?
Did you take my prior remarks personally?
Not in the least.
If you've got the time to go on irrelevant tangents, get on with the capture. Consider it done.
Ba-doom. Captured. Oh? It's chapter.
Right under your nose. Okay, is this Sabek's group?
I think it is. I think they were in the plaza last time.
Not a single soul in sight. I suppose everyone must be out looking for Jack. It was so busy here before. It feels way more eerie when it's all out quiet like this.
Sebek? I should have known.
Jack's going down!
There, I won't make you guys go deaf. You're welcome.
Airy! Grim! If you're there, say so!
You know, I told you guys we didn't actually need, like, the car to go sound the alarm. We just needed Sebek. Yeah, we just needed Sebek.
I hope someone actually answers.
Aww.
No answer. You scared the daylights out of me. Could you
悪くない。
not yell at the top of your lungs right next to me like that? My ears are ringing.
Well,
Did you forget the part about Scully putting Jack to sleep? He wouldn't be able to answer you even if he was here.
you know what? I would not be surprised if Sebek, like, yelled super loud for Jack.
And Jack just like woke up anyway. He's like, oh, what was that? And then everyone looks around going,
How did that work?
And in what world would you expect abductees to actually be like, I'm right here? It'd be common sense to gag them or duct tape their mouths shut so they can't talk. My, Edia, it's so impressive how knowledgeable you are about abduction methodology.
Almost like you have experience. Edia. Huh. Crazy.
You don't have to make fun of me, you know. We don't have time to search around at random. Is there anything that might help us retrace Scully's steps? For example, does anyone know what Scully's favorite place in this area is? Bill?
This is everyone's first time here. So, I think it's a little not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. I doubt someone as sentimental as him would lock up someone he respects in that filthy hovel.
You do have a point, though.
Wouldn't he choose a favorite spot when he feels is befitting of Jack? The graveyard? Knowing Scully, he's probably got literally all of Halloween Town listed in his favorites.
I mean, yeah.
True. Scully was gushing about every single place we visited. I have no ideas to offer there, but something occurred to me when you mentioned he'd taken Jack Skellington with him. If Jack was asleep, it
would be rather difficult to carry an unconscious person. Well, a skeleton. What's the most iconic place in the movie? Oh, the hill? Yeah, the hill over the graveyard. But then again, the other iconic place for my own self was Oogie Boogie's lair. But we don't get into Oogie Boogie in this category, I don't think. No matter how bare bones Jack may be, he is still quite tall. Alright, but wasn't it the three stooges going around, ones carried him? Or did they just carry Grim? I don't recall. Someone inexperienced with such things would struggle to haul around someone so lanky when they're unconscious. Meaning, it's a safe assumption that Scully hasn't gotten very far. Goodness, sometimes your insight astounds me. I suppose there's a reason the phrase, right under your nose, exists. Let's try looking near Jack's house. Has everyone eaten today? I had some nom-noms. I had some good nom-noms. They were very tasty. Yeah, today I was quadruple tasking. I was cooking, I was working, then I was doing laundry. All at the same time. I was going back and forth. I put the laundry in, make sure the cooking thing is going well. Go check on the chillins I was watching today. Go back to cooking. Then see if the laundry was done. And then back to cooking. I was doing many things. Oh, and then... What was the fourth thing I was doing? Maybe it was something with the kids. Ah, yes. I always had to make sure something was on that was reasonable for them to watch. I was doing many things. What was it? My nom-noms? My good nom-noms? I had some fried rice. And I put some, like, peas in there. And, what other? Water chestnut? Yeah, I like water chestnuts. They're pretty good. I had some Caribbean food for lunch. Jerk, chicken ribs, rice, and mac and cheese. I haven't had mac and cheese in forever. I'm not testing that boundary. Zippy. And stay hydrated, everyone. Also, as the holidays for a lot of North American residences is coming up this Thursday, please eat to your fill, but do not overeat. Don't do it. You know, you're gonna regret it later. I'm not a fan of mac and cheese. I don't think I've had mac and cheese since I was a wee little Airy. Meow. I believe his residence was this way. Hello? What do you mean we're not taking another step? You! Miscreant! His name's Barrow. You have a lot of nerve showing your face in front of us. What do you want with us? I don't suppose you're here to tell us where Jack is out of the goodness of your heart? Nope. I promised Scully I'd play with you until Halloween was over. Oh, are we getting a Thanksgiving login bonus? What? Heck yeah! Heck yeah! Let's go. I think you're right. I think I remember that after all. You didn't keep your word when you promised me you wouldn't start any uproars. But you're willing to keep your word with Scully? I don't remember saying that. Yeah. Of course he went. What an irksome little monster you are. You're in for the scolding of a lifetime. Pause? Sippy. Do you mean if there's been any info on the New Year characters that'll debut? Yeah. Yeah, that one. Or who are we getting for this New Year's? Speaking of New Year, I need to plan something fun for us. Huh.
The ghosts here seem so different from those of Twisted Wonderland. They're more freewheeling and cryptic than the ones in our world. They're extremely quirky. Nothing we say gets through to them at all. It's a huge hassle. They're certainly pesky. We can't even leave this area, much less search for Jack.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, SSR New Year Malleus, the one from JP server last year. Oh, so we got Malleus. We got Wakasama. Okay. Huh. What do we, Dumpster bunny out? You good? Dumpster bunny, what happened to you? Jack! Jack. What about Jack? Eh? Yeah?
And Jack is a New Year SS guard too.
I know you were saying you were going for an upcoming Jack card. I just didn't know which one. I know you were going for one of them. I didn't forget that. I just forgot the super big details. But I have not forgotten. Don't yell at me. I'm weak.
Write that down, write that down!
I can see the overly bright lights that stun me. I'm so weak. Don't bully me. I can't take it.
Judging by our prior conversation, I doubt we can get this miscreant to tell us where Jack is. And even if we could, we've no way to gauge the veracity of his claims. True, we'd be wasting our time trying to engage him as a crew. Apple and I will handle this. Edea and Sebek, you two go on without us. What? I need to punish this irksome miscreant. You should search for Scully instead.
Bill!
What? Silence, cucumber!
That was uncalled for. That makes he's not a cucumber. Zombie is not a cucumber. What do you mean eat him up, Phil? What? Zippy isn't a cucumber. He's more like mint chocolate chip ice cream. Or key lime pie. Or like pistachio. Cucumber.
I said the line. We're good.
Or battery acid. What do you mean, like battery acid? I don't think battery acid's green. Is it?
It's clear that a lone cucumber going up against a swarm of ghosts would get surrounded and thoroughly thrashed. Besides which, I'm tired of your company. You're loud and insufferable. Not to mention rude. What the heck are we doing here? No.
It's okay, Sebby. I like you and enjoy your company. Sebby. Bill, how could you?
I trust you won't disappoint me with such behavior. Apple? Bill? Yes, sir. I'll do my best to make myself useful. Though I might just steal your spotlight. Bold words. You have my figurative sword as well. I don't want it. Weren't you listening? You're going with Sebek. What? I don't wanna. You're not the only guy tired of being around him, you know.
No, Sebby.
Bill's just jealous he isn't the SSR.
Not like this.
Don't worry, Bill. I think you have the couture SSR. You got that. At least, I think. What good would it do for two house wardens to both stay behind? Show the freshmen what leadership looks like.
But now it sounds like you're insulting his malady, Sama.
Now I'm getting saddled with a huge chore. Being a house warden is way more troublesome than it's worth. While I'll take extreme umbrage at being passed around like some kind of hot potato, the fact remains we have no time for bickering. I shall leave this battle to you, humans. Oh. Poor Sammy. Oh, poor baby. No. They're gone. Uh-oh. This you're gonna yell at me and call me names. I better go after him quick. I feel sad for Beryl. Low-key. He's always getting pushed around by Shock and Lock. Poor Beryl. Wait, is Bill gonna low-key give Beryl some lessons? Or is it gonna, like, bully him until next week? Like, what are we doing here? Not so fast. You won't be taking another step. I don't have time to play with you guys. Oh, really? I thought you were supposed to play with us until Halloween's over. Little Apple here has taken quite a shine to you. Plays nice, won't you? Right? Play nice? It's the babysitting gig. Oh no. Yeah, Beryl. We've got plenty of time. You and I are gonna play a whole lot.
Help. Someone help Beryl. Poor Edia. Me too.
Wait! Pause. I can't handle any more running. What? You want another break? You slept plenty when we were at Jack's house.
Look, some of us don't do, like, all this running, okay? To be fair.
Wait, did he say the same thing I said? Look, could you please not compare my stamina to that of a guy who's literally all muscle from head to toe?
Maybe I do belong in Ignahide. I should just accept my acceptance into the dorm, shouldn't I?
Maybe that's my lot in life. Probably. We've been running ourselves ragged, checking every single potentially suspicious spot near Jack's place. And we haven't turned up any sign of Scully. But our search area has only been
100-meter radius around Jack's house. We're not gonna find him running around at random. We need to pause for a moment, chill, and rework our plan. You know, shout out to Anya being low-key correct, but also completely correct.
Oh, it's always something with you, isn't it? We don't have time to pause. Ow. Why are you crouching down in front of me? Like you're gonna... You know what? I don't accept this outcome. You know? Sure. You know what? Sure. I'm okay. All right, piggyback rides. I'll carry you on my back. You can rack your brain for ideas in the meantime.
He said, be quiet, sit back, and think.
What? So I'm stuck on a piggyback ride until I come up with some genius idea? I don't like running, but I take issue with this too. And I can't exactly conjure up inspiration on demand. Okay, let's see. What if I change up our angle of approach? Like, I don't know, if we can't find Scully, we could flush him out instead. Flush him out? I hadn't considered that. Of course, someone who never leaves the house would have a different perspective. Oh, good night, Dumpster Bunny!
See you tomorrow-ish, maybe? I don't know. Got field class? That actually sounds fun. Good luck.
Your reclusive nature is coming in handy for once.
What do you mean, Sebby?
Uh-huh. I can think of several ways to force him out of his hole. A fire, inundation, a smoke attack, starvation tactics. Preferably something less violent and more short-term thanks. In that case, I could shout criticism of Jack. Sebek would know how to trigger another fanatic, wouldn't he? What? Why? Speaking in purely hypothetical terms, describing a scenario that I would hope never, ever actually comes to pass. If I heard someone speaking ill of Malleus, I absolutely would not let it go unchallenged.
Yeah, you know what? I said what I said, and I meant what I said. He would know.
I would give such scoundrels a thorough lecture about Malleus's greatness and make them take back their disrespectful marks. I'm sorry, but Edia's face is so funny.
He's so done. He wants to be anywhere else.
If Scully's respect for Jack is genuine, then surely he would do the same for Jack. With that settled, stop! Think this through, Sebek. If you raise your voice here, quit thrashing about on my back. Sit still and stay put.
Sammy! You can't just throw people on the ground. That's not very nice.
Ow, my hip bone. I'll consider it a plus that I got out of the involuntary piggyback ride, but oh, crud!
Sebby? Sebby? Sebby, oh, what are we doing? Uh-oh.
Jack Skellington! Do you hear me, you worthless assemblage of bones? How could you let yourself be kidnapped by Scully, of all people? Some master of Halloween you are.
Well, that worked.
Dude, no way. Did he seriously get mad and come over that?
No? Oh, is it shock or something? Oh, a ghosty. Woo, I'm a ghost. Woo, I'm a ghost. I think I did that pretty well. I'm a ghost. See?
Oh no, more ghosts. A fresh batch, it seems. They're royally peeved. This is your fault for trashing Jack so loudly.
That is true. I mean, Scully is not the only fanatic of Jack's around these parts. So, yeah, it's bound to happen.
I can't argue.
Yeah.
We can't do anything if we don't get out of this mess first. Hide.
Doing the sneaky sneak? Tippy.
Our power levels?
Hey, I'm a ghost. I'm a ghost.
The ghosts aren't showing any signs of leaving. If anything, they're building in numbers. We can't hide here forever. If we don't do something, Phil's insults will never be disproven. Entirely unacceptable. I'll handle the ghosts. Edie, you search for Scully in the meantime. What? Dude, absolutely not. There's no way you can handle that many. Have you already forgotten what Bill said? You'll get surrounded and thoroughly thrashed. Quote unquote. I refuse to shy away from a challenge just because it looks difficult. And the outcome is hardly clear until I try. No, it's pretty clear. You're gonna lose. Guaranteed. 100%. It's impossible, as in, literally not possible. Bashing yourself on the rocks of an unwinnable battle is beyond pointless. If you want to indulge in the trope of a weakling going into battle with the odds stacked against them, do it on your own and don't involve me. Did you just call me a weakling?
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's not gonna violent. You're gonna rip off my bow tie. How dare you call me a weakling? This insult shall not stand. Okay, but like you are.
Uh-oh.
I mean, sure, you've got stamina for days. Your magic could use some work, right?
Wow. Wow.
Idiot didn't even back down. Remember this? He did not back down. He just doubled down. Your freshman level at very best. Basically on par with guys like Apple or Scully. First, I thought maybe you're just hopeless with strategy. The way you were firing spells head-on at ghosts that could easily dodge them. But it's actually because you're bad at controlling your magic, isn't it? I can tell you're the type that's high output and low control.
Ooh.
Well, he's not like completely criticizing him. He's just kind of... I don't want to hear about matters of pride from a guy who can't or won't openly acknowledge his own skill issue. Well, what do you want from me? I know better than anyone I'm not strong enough. I'm reminded of it every day I spend training. But the last thing I want is to say I didn't even try just because I wasn't strong enough.
Yeah, you tell him, Sammy. You tell him, Sammy. I get it. I do. I'd rather try than not to.
If you're asking what I want, this is why Bill sent me along, right?
What? What are we doing? handle things here. Now he gets to be the dramatic protagonist-like character, where other people move on without him. The sacrifice, 07. If you get 07s in chat for Edia, he's doing a sacrificial play here. Oh, look at Semi's little face! He's also playing into it. 07 Edia, 07. We shall remember you. Here. Edia! Why are you suddenly acting so theatrical? Actually, weren't you starting to play into it too, Sebby? Dude, come on. I just wanted to be the stoic go on without me. I got this, guy. The cooler thing for you to do would have been to go, I owe you, and then run off dramatically. You're the one who's been whining non-stop for breaks. Of course, talking heroically out of nowhere would throw me for a loop. To be fair, he's right. Well, that's the deal regardless. If you want to prove ill wrong about you, you don't exactly have to bandy words with me. Get going and go do your heroics or whatever. I don't want to run anymore. Is that your real motivation? Yeah, it's like I said, don't compare me to a musclehead like you. Now I feel like a fool for being moved. You're truly irksome. I find your company less bearable by the moment. You took the words right out of my mouth. Let's get one thing straight. This is the last time I will ever do as you say, human. Yeah, run along now. He's finally gone. Normally, I could absolutely not be bothered to give something like this a serious effort. Way too much hassle. But it'd be pretty bad look if I didn't win after sending Sebek on his way. With that in mind, guess I'll show you guys the difference in our power levels. Yes, I've always wanted to say that. I'm so proud of you, Edia. Oh? Who are we not encouraging? That's a problem. Big sippy. Big sippy. Blah, blah, blah. Oh no, not this group again! Thought I picked up some traces, but they turned out to be Halloween Town locals. What a waste of time that was. They were in too much of a tizzy over Jack being missing to even say whether they'd seen Scully. Then a certain lizard freaked them out even worse. And they all ran before I could get anything useful out of them. Can you think of anything more annoying, Trey? Can someone please save Trey? Poor Trey, oh no. You know what, can we get Trey into like Sebby's team or something? I don't know. Poor Trey. Caught in the middle. And who is to blame for this wasted time, If we wanted to question the locals, we should have done as I suggested and enshrouded the city in magic so that no one could escape. Okay, Marius. Yeah, that's normal behavior. Isn't it a pity that someone wouldn't listen to my sensible advice, Clover? Guys, could you please not use me as an intermediary for your arguments? Let's start by discussing how we're going to look for Scully. Yeah, remember that? Yeah. After all, the three of us are all here together. Right? Together?
For one thing, do we have any idea why Scully would abduct Jack to start with? Doesn't he idolize Jack Skellington? It's probably because he idolized him.
You got a point. People do act crazy.
Jack Skellington was putting our opinions over his at pretty much every turn.
You know what? He's completely correct. I knew he was kind of going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, type of thing, until you can just tell. Rough, buddy.
Understandable why that might rub someone's fur the wrong way. Truly. But did he not say that he accepted our idea of Halloween? Are you sure? It's not easy to say something without actually meaning it. He was pretty defeated back there. Kept sighing to himself and everything. Really? If you noticed that, you could have tried to cheer him up a bit. Jamil was on top of that every time it came up. No reason for me to step in. But I wasn't expecting a hassle this big to come out of it. That stupid badger's a real nuisance.
Sure is. Scully's pretty stupid, all right. Just like you guys. Oh. Shock? What are you doing here? I was wondering when she was gonna show up. It's been a bit.
Well, I'll be. One of Skeleton's kidnappers came to face us all alone. You're brave. I'll give you that.
Scully says you guys want to play with me. No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
She just leapt on Malleus's head again.
Shock is about to truly find out what a shock is. It's time. R.I.P.
You're letting a little brat tickle your horns. What a nice guy you are.
Leona.
This is not the time to have a laugh at his expense.
Please, no. Please.
Hold on, Malleus. I'll get Shock off of you so...
Like I'd ever let you grab me. Uh-oh.
Come on now, be good and do as we... She gave me the slip. Leona, help me out. That a girl, Shock. Keep it up.
He's such a girl dad. Leona is such a girl dad. Until it's against him,
Don't encourage her. Your name is Shock, is it? I may be lenient, but even my patience has its limits.
Oh,
Uh-oh. One slight I could overlook. But two? I shall make you rue the day you ever crossed me. Not the rue. Not rue the day.
I told you she was cooked, the chat. I told you.
Muscle-brained logic.
Oh, no.
What's the matter? I thought you wanted to play with me. Come now, don't be shy. I'll be more than happy to play your game.
Oh, there's lightning bolts!
Malleus, stop! Don't get so bent out of shape over a child. Haven't you scared her enough? Enough? Surely you're joking. Clover. Mannerless curs deserve far more punishment than this.
Okay. Shout out to anybody who says Sebek's too much with how he behaves and what he does. Just please show the Malleus the one he admires the most.
Because,
Clearly this is a learned pattern.
this is,
Behavioral at its finest. Yep. No, seriously, if you keep this up, it's going to go way beyond punishment. Even if it did, is there any reason that should concern us? Uh-oh. You bet your hide there is. Remember what Jack Skellington said? He said he wanted to hold Halloween with everyone in Halloween Town. That includes this kid. If you hurt her to the point that she can't take part in Halloween, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Skellington's not gonna thank us for saving him. He could easily turn us on us instead. Oh, you're so long. No. They started this dispute, not us. I'm certain Skellington would understand once we explained our side. Malleus! Okay, let me see if I got this straight. If it was someone from your kingdom and they got injured, you'd instantly agree it was their own fault? No argument at all. What a troublesome situation. Well... Shock, in honor of your king, Jack Skellington, I shall stay my hand. I was just doing what Scully said. Why is this happening to me? It's not fair. Shock's running away. In her defense, it's pretty messed up of Scully to tell anyone to try and stall you two. Yeah, you know. But also in Scully's own defense, he doesn't know you guys. Like, he really doesn't. I'd never do anything like that. I feel kind of bad for her, honestly. Graves is indeed foolish for even trying to slow me down with such pitiful ghosts. Took the words right out of my mouth. Leona! Are you actually agreeing about Malleus's power? Oh? Did you confess? Or are you just saying it in, like, yeah, that's what he was gonna say too about himself? Did you hit your head on something, King Scholar? No, my head's in perfectly fine shape. Something's been bugging me for a while, though. Who is Scully? Well, his name's Scully J. Graves, and he's from some small remote town nobody's ever heard of. Okay. And why would a 16-year-old mage venture out from a small town to Sage's Island entirely on his own? My guess would be to visit relatives or maybe go to school. Those are the most obvious answers, yeah. So at first I figured he must be a student at Royal Sword Academy, but no, he really does not fit that at all. But I haven't been able to shake this nagging feeling that something's off. Really? He talks and acts so much like a gentleman. I figured he had to be Royal Sword Academy or nothing. Not that part. I'm talking about his weirdly skewed knowledge. Why wouldn't he know who Malleus is, when even regular people know he's an infamous mage? Okay, but here's another thing. The way he celebrates Halloween and other things, and we already know that other dimensions exist, because this is a different dimension. I'm from a different dimension. You don't hear about where we came from. You don't know where that's at. I didn't know anything about you guys, so... To be fair...
Even if he grew up in the sticks, there's no excuse for an Arcane Academy student on Sage's Island to not know who Malleus is.
You'd have to literally living under a rock to be that ignorant. But, is it really that big a deal? Is it?
Oh! There was one person who didn't know who I was.
Yeah, see? Yeah, you did bring me up.
Yeah, well, Aries an exception. Coming from a different world is a legitimate excuse.
But you two are also operating under the assumption that Scully isn't from another dimension.
It'd be one thing if Scully was actually stupid.
Please, no.
But he's not. He's a smart guy, and he's capable of using magic.
Wow, I'm surprised.
At what?
Hearing you acknowledge that Malleus is famous.
My acknowledgement's got nothing to do with it. The lizard's practically a household name. That's just plain and simple fact. And I didn't say he was famous. I said infamous. There are tons of people who tremble in fear at his many misdeeds. You know all about that, right, Trey?
Not like this.
What? So, that's what we were saying.
Leona.
You think Scully lied when he said he went to an arcane academy? There's a chance, yeah, but I don't know why he'd lie about that to people he just met. Yeah. The more I think about it, the more puzzling Scully is. Does the truth matter, though? Regardless of his identity, he chose to turn against us, so we have but to subdue him. If we tie him up and interrogate him, surely he'll share all that he's hiding.
Tie him up and interrogate him? I think that's a little much. I think that is a little muchness, right? Right?
Of all the muscle-brained logic, whatever. Trying to reason with you isn't gonna get us anywhere at all.
I'm dying. I can't do those voices forever. I'm trying.
Hey, Leona! And he's off alone. What a self-centered person. The moment someone voices disagreement with him, he storms off. Let's be fair, you heard what he said, right? All of his concern stems from the fact that he recognizes how powerful you are. Are you taking King Scholar's side, Clover?
What? Uh-oh.
Not at all. I think your stance is completely reasonable. It's generally better to solve trouble like this as quickly and expediently as possible.
Hi, baby beautiful. Hi, baby beautiful. Mama's little baby snuggie. Sagey, sagey, sagey. Sagey, sage. Pookie bear. Mama's little snuggie. Ooh, Mama's fuzzy butt. Who's Mama's fuzzy butt? Ooh, Sagey cat. Pat, pat, pat. Pat, pat, pat for kitty cat. Pat, pat. Fuzzy, 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 fuzzy. Fuzzy, 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 fuzzy. Mama loves you. Oh, you're so furry. You're so warm and furry. You're so warm and furry and purry. Fuzzy, fuzzy, fuzzy. Mama's little kitty cat. Oh, your mama's. Yeah, your mama's little baby. That's who you are. Your mama's little baby. Precious. Cute. Mama's little kiki kitten. Where's Mama's little kiki kitten? Did you have a good EP? Was that a good EP? Oh, you're so cute. super distracted. My bad, she's adorable. Don't blame me. I'm sure Ari and Grimm are miserable right about now. This is the sort of thing magic is there for. Precisely. Graves' identity is far less pressing than rescuing Skellington and the others. I'm glad you appreciate my reasoning, Clover. Oh. Camera, there we go. Glad I noticed. I wouldn't go blowing it all out of proportion. I just get where you're coming from. Anyway, we'd better follow Leona. Harry and the others need all the help they can get. Well, Shock, Lock, and Barrel survived. A Common Enemy, episode 12. And with that, we're going back here. So, okay, so 12. Oh, wait! Are we almost done this book? We finished the book. No ifs, ands, nor buts. We'll go ahead and bookmark this one. Yeah? I didn't know this book was so short. I think book 3 was longer, no? Yeah, it was. I had 20 chapters. Huh. Okay. A common enemy. A common enmity. What? Now you're following me? I was simply deferring to Clover. I'd rather you didn't tag along if all you're gonna do is take verbal pot shots. Both of you, can we please not? You know, we have more important concerns right now. We need to find Jack and ensure Halloween's a success if we want to make it back home. We haven't even found Shock yet. Let's focus on problem solving, okay? Okay, here we are at the plaza. I don't see any Halloween Town locals around, though. They're probably out looking for Skellington. Jack, where are you? I know that voice. Ah, it's Sally. Please, Jack, answer if you can hear me. Oh, hey, it's Sally. Ah, Leona, Trey, Malleus. I take it you're searching for Skellington as well, Sally. Yes, I am. Once I heard he's been kidnapped, I could hardly just sit around. So I've been checking every building in the area. Put it in time. Oh my. Very well, I shall assist you. You're gonna search the whole center of town without even narrowing things down? That's ridiculous. It's not that large. A magical scan to detect presences should hardly take any time at all. Can I just appreciate the mild parallelism between, Malleus and Sebby? They're both just like, how about I just look everywhere? But Sebby's running around everywhere. Malleus is like, I just scan everywhere. Whatever. If you use magic that large scale, Scully could detect our presence and run off. It's hardly a concern. If he spots us, I'll simply capture him before he can flee. That guy and his attitude. Now, I think this is, his way of trying to play nice. He took it to heart when he said we should respect the residences of Halloween Town. Let's give them a second. Are you taking his side? What? Not at all. I think your stance is completely reasonable. I'm getting deja vu. It's true that in emergencies, it's important to formulate a proper plan. You should use your head instead of expecting magic to solve everything.
Ah, so you do get it, Trey. Malleus's whole approach is just crude. Wouldn't you agree? Absolutely. I know you're taking pains to minimize the damage from this mess, and I support you in that. But Malleus hasn't been outside of Briar Valley for a long time. I think you should... The bigger man.
You can always compensate for anything Malleus is ignorant about, right?
You heard that, Malleus?
Huh? Uh-oh. Leona was so leading him on just so he would agree. No, don't throw Trey into the bus. He's trying out here. No, not like this.
Oh, yes. Quite clearly, King Scholar. Malleus! What happened to helping Sally search for Jack? We finished. That was quick. I was wondering why King Scholar was shooting me pointed looks, and lo and behold, I never took you for a fraud, Clover. Who would have expected that you'd try to curry favor with both of us? Why? I almost believed every word you said. That's the kind of guy he is. He probably does this all the time, even in Hartstabule.
You know what? There is some truth to that, though, right? From the way he treated Riddle and then treated everyone else in the dormitory. He was trying to be a mediator between everybody for such a significant amount of time and understanding both points. Like he does. He does genuinely see both points and both sides and both reasonings. And, right? But, that irks people quite a lot because they don't choose a side and they think neutrality is just completely not choosing a side. Because it isn't, right? Because it is technically not choosing a side. But sometimes that neutrality can hurt. It really can. Like what happened with Riddle, for example. Like if he just spoke up and said, Riddle, buddy, home dog, homie, homeo, bro, this is too much. This is a lot. Or he can just tell the other students, hey, I know he's a lot, but good luck with that. he didn't have to play both sides in the way that he did. So it's kind of interesting that we're just seeing like the continuation of him just being a mediator. It's not easy being cheesy. What you gotta do, though, to be a very successful mediator is agree with one part of somebody's something, but agree with a different part of somebody's something, but never agree to the same parts or the same things differently to each person. St. Leona said the sky was green, but the grass was blue, and then Malleus goes, the sky is blue and the grass is green, crazy. And then Trey could say, okay, yeah. The grass is green to Malleus, and Malleus goes, yeah, so you know the grass is green? Good. Awesome. But then say to Leona, oh, so the sky is green? All right, sure. Right? So he just agrees with different standpoints to be neutral, like true neutral. But the problem, he goes, oh, I agree with this and this and this point. Oh, yeah, the sky is green and the grass is green. And it goes to Malleus, oh yeah, the sky is blue and the grass is green. Did you just betray what you just told me? That's the problem. Lessons to learn, Trey. Lessons to learn, buddy.
See that, Malleus? The world's got no shortage of people who lie through their teeth. They're the worst kind of people. You gotta watch out for them.
And they're playing with him, too. Poor Trey. I'm telling ya, never get between Malleus and Leona. It's better just to not have a standpoint whatsoever. Or do the, supposed method that I said. I just would never agree with the opposition completely, ever.
Indeed, so I have learned. I wasn't lying through my teeth. I just thought it'd be nice if you two could get along a little better. Well, your consideration is appreciated. That said, you know what the biggest unifier of all is?
A common enemy. Yeah. Well, why are you making it Trey?
Why does it have to be Trey? You're already fighting these children and
Scully.
you don't mean me, right? Right? Did no one do the meme for Trey yet? I'm gonna turn that into a meme later, thank you.
Oh. Hello?
Oh, actually, Trey should be super happy to see Shock.
Ah, you people! What are you doing here?
Shock! Thank goodness it's you! And now he's gonna freak Shock out, like genuinely so. You're
Happy?
to see me? Yes! I need to have a word with you. Can we chat over there? Real quick?
I don't have anything to say to you.
Whatever it is you want,
Leave me out of it.
Shock chose smartly. Whatever it is, leave me alone! It is the greatest thing to see this expression on Shock's face and the expression on Locke's face. They're both so done. And both people that first made this expression here are two Hartzler students. And not just any student. We have the house warden of Hartzler, and then we have the vice house warden of Hartzler, making these children crash out, like just mentally need a reboot, and go, I don't want anything a part of what you're doing. Could you not do that near me? I don't want that. I don't care. But they're for separate reasons. Shock, wait, you'd be helping me out.
I don't want to help you out. Huh.
It hurts. They ran off. What now? I'll go after Clover. I believe he and I have much to discuss. Run, Trey! Trey, run to Riddle. Run to Riddle, he'll protect you. First Riddle, chase Locke, and now Trey chasing Shock. It was fated in its own way. I trust you'll be able to handle yourself alone. Of course, who do you think you're talking to? Just tell Trey that once we get back, I want to have a word with him, too. So I shall.
07 Trey? 07?
I have to say, out of everyone in this current scenario, Sebek is actually the least problematic. All he is very loud. He's not actually butted heads with anybody. Heck, everyone was just like, Bill, Apple, and Edia were all talking crap about him to his face, saying, I don't want to be with him alone. I'm tired of his attitude, and he's obnoxious. And Sebek didn't even say anything back. He didn't say, how dare you, something. He just kind of went, okay, yeah. And we have other things to do.
Shout out to Sebby. Low-key holding it down. Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Trey tried, but he got baited. Jamil's also trying. Jamil is trying his hardest. No sign of Scully here either. Where has that scoundrel taken Jack Skellington? There's little time left until Halloween. I need to find him. And quickly.
Zero.
That bark.
work, yeah. A sippy. Zero, you're the cutest. Dog. Oh, did you scare Zero?
Why are you so agitated? Oh, wait! Have you located Scully and the others?
Oh, he's so happy.
You need to pause between statements, or I won't be able to make out what you're saying. Bark more slowly.
Oh, hello, Spielberg fan 1. Hello and salutations. Yeah, I've been a long fan. Look at Zero. So cute. Look at the cuddle. They're an animator friend of mine. Oh, that's super cool. Roped me into dubbing all the cutscenes in English before the US release. I got on the EN game when it came out to check it out for myself, and it's been fun. Heck yeah. Yeah, sadly for the events and twist, and it's not even voiced at all. I don't think it's voiced in JP either for events, to be fair. Though, now that we have EN dub with the anime, it makes me wonder if there's a potentiality for there to be an EN dub in the game. A lot of the fandom seems to universally be quite well with everybody they choose to chose to be the VAs. Like they're darn good so far, from what I've heard. A lot of them aren't, except Zero, right? Zero's such a cutie. I think it'd be a good potential, a good idea to try to bring the dub in on the game as well. That might bring in more people in. Because I know a lot of others that do not like to read. Yeah. Oh? Hello? Oh. Debbie, what happened? Oh?
Oh, I see. My plan has borne fruit, has it? Jack Skellington's scent lingers all over town, so it would be difficult to sniff him out. But we've only been here a few days, hardly enough time to cover every possible area. He was looking for Zero for some time. So I thought Grimm's scent would be easier to trace than Jack's. Please, this wasn't my doing. You deserve the credit for memorizing Grimm's scent.
Oh, they're so cute together.
Shout out to Sebik for apparently speaking dog. As I work in that industry, I'm not sure they do it since I take a ton of money to re-record all the dialogue. Yeah, that's the only thing. Part of why I got roped into dubbing the EN cutscenes before the game came out in the US. Yeah, that's the only thing. But it is Disney. That is something to keep in mind. They do have money to shell out if they would stop making live-action movies. If they stopped making, the flop $1 million live-action movies. We're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. And focused on things like this that are doing very well and made it in the top 10, top 5 popular TV series on Netflix overall, and put a little more money into that category, they will see some better funding. Indeed. Happy for the anime cast though, since I have some friends that got to be in it and they did a great job. Oh, that's so cute! Heck yeah! It's super fun seeing all the VAs be super hyped as well. Like, they genuinely are. Like, truly. Like, I don't even know all the VAs or, like, all their works. but then I'll see them post something on X/Twitter because it's recommended to me because I'm in the fandom, and I'll find them there, and they're talking about their role, the next upcoming episode, and I think some of them even started playing the game that haven't already, or at least checked it out a little bit more. And they just seem so enthused. It's so nice, right? It's refreshing. Everyone's coming together. Your olfactory senses are most impressive, Zero. I shall rescue your owner soon enough. Now, quickly, show me the way to Grim.
Alrighty. End of book 4. Yay, round of applause.
Riddle VAs? Yeah, you know what, lady? If you know Riddle VA's Twitch, or if they stream on Twitch, can you send that to me? I want to follow. Totally didn't answer your question earlier. Oh, right, your top 3 faves. Don't worry, I get super distracted yapping myself. Ace, Ruggy, and Edia. Crowley.
Ah, as the faculty.
Oh, no, you're right. Mine is. Bye-bye, everyone. Ciao, ciao. Thank you all. Hope to see you all again, and again.